I go by the name of No Cence, Los Angeles, California. Parents is from Belize, you know what I'm saying? 54th and Denker to be exact is my real upbringing area was, but Vernon and Western is, you know what I'm saying, where I learned a lot of these street shit.
Okay. So if people were really paying close attention to a documentary I dropped in like 2016, they may recognize you, right?
Yeah, man, for my brother Crown shit, yeah, man.
All right. So tell us who your brother is and you know what was going on back then, damn near 10 years ago. I want to say 2016 is when I dropped it.
Yeah. H Crown, you know what I'm saying? That's my blood brother. Same mom, same dad. Belizean parents, like I said. 10 years ago, shit, so much changed, so much happened since then, man. Bro back locked up and shit. We actually just talked a couple days ago. But yeah, it's a lot.
So where's your brother from? Where are you from? And how did it end up that way?
Well, I'm from Fodes. I'm from West Side Fodes, Vernon Avenue area. You know what I'm saying? My brother Crown, he's from Fodos Hoover over there, off Fig and, you know what I'm saying, Fig and Slauson area type. 54th and Hoover, Fig area type. You know what I'm saying? That's his area over there. How it happened? Shit, we both. At the end of the day, we both grew up in the streets. You feel me? We both. It's crazy how it's a crazy twist behind it. I don't want to throw too much of his you know what I'm saying, his business out there, but we grew up around the neighborhood car. You know what I'm saying? And then went to school. We went to school who we went to school with. You know what I'm saying? His close partners was from 5-1 Troubles, Fodos Hoover. You know what I'm saying? Mine's ended up happening to be from neighborhood, like my real close partners. And I think from then, shit, that's really, it took off how it took off from there. You know what I'm saying?
Does it start for both of y'all on 54th and Denker?
Yeah, we both started off on 54th and Denker. We both really 61st and Fig between Hoover and shit, like between Fig and Hoover. Like we grew up over there like babies, Pampers and shit. From there we went to 54th. But that's where we spent majority of our years growing up, was 54th though. Growing up, we grew up around the 5-5 neighborhood, 5-7s. Around the corner, the 5-4 VNGs. Around the corner from there, shit, the 5-1s, 5 deuces. In the 50s, like really like middle. When I say middle, it's like serious. Like, you know, outside of that, six dudes brims going to the Slauson swap meet. So we was in the middle of that shit.
Now, many people have heard of stories of siblings being from rival sides.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if there's an interview where both siblings have been able to tell their stories
together.
Well, not just together, but yeah. Well, you were on the documentary with your brother.
Yeah, I was.
And now we got you, man. Many years later.
Many years.
Yeah, but I always known about you.
Yeah.
And I think your brother went out his way to keep me away from you for some reason.
Man.
Can you speak about that?
Nah, that's big bro, man.
Yeah.
That's big bro energy. I don't knock it, cause I know where he was coming from. It was like a more of a protective space than, and not really understanding. I think on my understanding of it, like I know exactly how you just started. You know what I'm saying, like speaking on it in a sense, like. This shit been going on for years, you know what I'm saying? This type of shit been going on for years. People having siblings and all that type of shit from rival hoods and be they best cousins and motherfuckers they chill with on a regular basis, you feel me? So, and they don't get a chance to express that shit in the world like that because of the attachments to it, you know what I'm saying?
Now, you guys are close in age.
Yeah.
Usually siblings that are close in age kind of stay together and move together.
Yeah, people. Yeah.
So what happened?
It get deep. I mean, at the end of the day, I was really like that's big, bro. Like if anything, my big homie experience came from my big brother. It didn't come from a nigga that when I got put on 40s or being around my niggas in the 5.5s or nothing like that. Like I really seen big bro like be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? To the point. I'm like, all right, if a nigga gonna pull any pages off of anybody's book, it's gonna be big bro. If a nigga gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? And if it, cause bro was he a sharp nigga on top of that too. Everybody get caught up in from time to time, go through their emotions and shit, but you know, yeah.
So it sounds like you looked up to Big Bro a lot. Why didn't you gravitate towards Five Deuce Hoover and 40s became the home for you?
Nah, I would have been from Hoover's if bro would have. I brought it up to him. You know what I'm saying? And this when I was fresh, when I was thinking about banging. You know what I'm saying? At that time, and he brought a nigga home to the house one day from Hoover or whatever that I went to school with, and I'm like, bro, he could put a nigga on. Like he my age, my size, all that. Like he like get the fuck away from me, bro. Like. So it would have happened because that was like the peak of me being on that type of timing. You know what I'm saying? But he pushed it away. That's just from following his footsteps as well. Like that was my timing from doing like to tap into it, and being his little homie was gonna be the first thing. Period. I was gonna be doing. You know what I'm saying? So it played out how it played out though. But going into the I got cousins and shit, you know, folks I really like been from yay high that nigga grew up with from the area, from 40. So, you know, from then shit. Once I said I was ready, And a couple, you know, time went by a little bit after that. It wasn't right after. It was a little bit time after that.